Hello everyone, good afternoon or good night. I just come and show you something really cool. New material from the JOHENS, and I will surprise you how you can do easily beautiful, simple, short French style nails. Why is really important? Because I do, and most of us doing large nails on skinny nail plates, so on the perfect model hand, but the customer in the salon is not always perfect, okay? And sometimes we just have difficult time to make it exactly what the customer asking for. For example, someone want a stiletto shape, but she have already on a thumb nail is her original nail plate is too wide, okay? So that make super difficult to create harmonically balanced nice stiletto shape, okay? So I will show you how you can do a perfect easy salon pink and white or French, and I will focusing only and exclusively on shorties, okay? So three things I will show. Those are the new hardeners, okay? It's come off from the pure line, that mean hypoallergenic, and hardener mean you can make hardening the customer nail even if you do just a gel polish application, and even if you do extending her nail, okay? It's colorful like a cover pink, have 3 color tone. I'm not sure it's visible on the camera beautifully, so I try to explain to you guys, okay? And always I told you how to extending any kind of nail with rubber base is just absolutely wrong, because of course they want to sell it to you, but you are smart, honey. Base and rubber, that mean flexible and just soft and really flexible gel, okay? Do not extend nail, because will be flimsy, okay? Flimsy, and the customer, even if not complaining, she doesn't fear how she got the secured long-lasting nail extension, and that is not good feeling. So the hardener is perfect for that. Have a double tip effect and the plus hardening the extension too. So one more time, that material is from hypoallergenic and good for simple hardening the natural nail plate. If you're using like gel polish service or gel polish manicure, you can use that with E&GO system, which is just make super easy short extension width, okay? So those are the color. The number 1 is the lightest pink. Those color is just the perfect natural look. It's like kind of sheer feeling, but it's not sheer, it's cover pink, it's covering the nail plate. But all 3 color is really natural pink version. The number 2 is a little bit darker, that my color actually, that is my color, which is fit with my nail plate color and the skin tone too, okay? That is a medium darkness. If you, I don't recommend to pick one or this one is better than other, because you don't apply on yourself only, you applying on the customer, and every single customer have different color tone. Yes, those are soak off material. However, everything what is thick and everything which is hardening, it's hardening, but hardening the soaking time too, okay? So calculate, those are 100% gel, so have to be enough time to soaking off. Do you what I recommend? Just simple file it back till the base layer, which is the pure rubber base, and just only that tiny layer you soaking off. You know, I'm the big no person for the soaking as solution to remove, because when you soaking or the customer soaking in her nail into the acetone, just simple destroying the chain what we reacted in the lamp. So the whole material which was firm, it's diluted into the acetone, so that make more easy to absorb into the skin. Okay, so generally I do not recommend too much soaking. If you have to soaking, file it back everything, any kind of branded material, file it back till the last layer, which is the rubber base 001. Okay, and only that one you soaking off, because that will be fast and not too much time to let absorb the skin the chemicals. Okay, sorry, I just reading back, and it's really good question. Okay, I'm here to you guys to help any kind of question what I can. Okay, yes, those hardeners it's perfect, Jackie, thank you so much. Those hardeners is perfect for correcting the broken nails. Okay, if missing the free edge, you cannot glue it back. You can, but it doesn't will stay on. Okay, but if the stress area she broke of some reason, with that you can coat it and will stable and firm again. Okay, any other material like rubber base or whatever gels is just not. Okay, you coating but doesn't securing. Okay, that the hardener is same functionality like a hard builder gels. Okay, same firm and give strength to the nail. It's just a must-have version of the pure gels. Okay, so let's see how that is actually my thumbnail. Okay, that is 100% my size and super teeny tiny shorty. Okay, yes, it's usually is like I usually use this length. Okay, if I have nail, but the customer cannot living with this length. Okay, if someone want miniature teeny mini nails, however her natural nail is 0, the best if you doing extension. The new 3 E&GO extension is the mini square. Honey, the mini, someone asked already through email. Look at how super shiny and the quantity. Okay, the mini is the not the wideness, the length of the nail. So for example, that is a thumbnail. Okay, look at how wide. We come out with wider size because we got a lot of inquiry, lot of nail sister asking need wider because customer have a wider nail. Now those are generally come out with wider size, and it's really teeny tiny short. So that means you don't have to file it back to the customer because this short. Okay, it's teeny tiny. Mean not the wideness, it mean the length is tiny. So come out with the amazing square. We have a mini coffin that is totally same, just coffin shape, beautiful, naturally but C curved. Okay, it's not super flat, and make the shape like coffin. It's just perfect short mini coffin. Okay, and look at the wide side. I have to show you guys because no other company have this wideness. Look at that. If you had ever problem with that, that is your solution. That is your solution. Super shiny. At the front is firm, really firm, but at the cuticle area is like a shell. It's super soft because have to be to 0. Okay, that is my size. I just show it. That is my size, and this is how bigger. It's really big. I just love it. I don't using on myself, but I know have a lot of nail sister asked already. And 2 things what I want to show is the mini stiletto, of course. Hello minis. Okay, those 2, the mini stiletto and the short coffin. Okay, it's coming with extra sizes. Okay, extra sizes. but generally we add extra 3 larger size than any other regular tips. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know, because I have no other example, other nails, but that is really, really, really big. Okay, to make sure every customer got able to use the E&GO mini stiletto. Mini stiletto because it's pointed, okay, harmonically pointed. But of course, if you need the almond shape, just a little bit file it back like this. Okay. And the short coffin, which is a medium size, more shorter than the our previous. Okay, and look at how wide. Is absolutely have a beautiful arch, but have a wideness. Okay, so those 4 is generally come all wider than any other brand. And these 2, the last 2, the mini stiletto, because I'm just testing out how you guys love it, the mini stiletto and the mini coffin. Okay, those 2 coming out with extra 3 size. Okay, that means the larger sizes is already in the box. Okay, so not 3 teeny tiny. I tell ya that, which is usually my pinky finger is that size. Okay, that size, the last one. I don't that is not fit on me. Mine will be the 13. Okay, so here we filled the large size because that is really more often you will need in the salon. Super shiny and pretty good. 630 piece together, those who have an extra 3 size. All right, so I just want explaining because that is really, really something super new to everyone. So I want to make sure if you had or looking for miniatures and wider size together, honey, you have to just type johens.com and that's it. You will find it. So do you want to see how it's functional? I want to show, because that gel is self-leveling but same time keep the beautiful arch. That is the gel, but you can make nail enhancement or nail hardening without filing. Okay, that tip how I made, I didn't file. That is my stiletto, mini stiletto. I just simply apply on the top the hardener 02, which is my color, and I painted the white free edge. That's it. Okay, so you are able with that create a beautiful C curve without filing. Okay, so let's see how it's functional. At first I will do multiple video of that. Okay, with close view, so how I applied and troubleshooting for different kind of nail. Okay, so I take it out some and I just painting gentle to create a wet layer. Okay, again, I do not apply right now large quantity. Here we are. Make sure everywhere is wet. Okay, and right now as a second, that is my size too, so I just prepping myself and after I will use when I have no time to make it but I need. Okay, and I drop off at the center. Okay, a little bit I going left, a little bit I going right. I just press down and left and right and I pull it the gel to create a nice C curve. I do not going to the side because it's just don't necessary, because naturally the gravity is pull it to the side too. Okay, and I just modifying, and before the customer going into have to be upside down a little bit and make sure one by one you do, so you check, because sometimes they pull it this angle, so the all gel is go to one direction. Okay, if it's happen, for example, I do wrong direction, okay, just take it off from the brush, the gel, go back and pull it back. Okay, hold on, here we are. So just touch it and the gel will going back with your brush. Okay, here we are. Okay, she go back, she go into the lamp. So that is exactly when you just applying as hardening her natural nail plate. Okay, I'm use the mini stiletto tip, just simple because I don't have customer front of me, but that is the technique. I will do a video when it's like a more closer zoom and you can see where exactly moving my brush. All right, hi everyone, hi Gemini Snails, hi Stephanie, hi Miss P. Diesel. I hope I'm spelling well. Thank you for joining me, to all of you. So I will do a quick extension, all right, because I want to show. I will using a mini coffin, okay, or not. No, I'm using the little mini stiletto. Mini stiletto is a today, okay. So again, I'm using the mini stiletto, super crystal clear and super wide. Okay, super wide. I cannot explaining enough time because, honey, it's everywhere problem. It's every company have a problem, how it's not big enough. So the new miniature mini series will come out with the larger size. So I will just quickly remove one. Hold on. I just removing the. No worry. I just want free of gloves that finger, so I can. I will not prep right now this time my fingernail because I will take it off. So I will apply on that finger, okay? So I do imitation again. I will not wearing that nail because only one nail is not nail, honey. Okay, and I don't have time for 10, and I just press back. Okay, I'm using the little metal tool to scratch it up all that skin which is on the nail plate. I just show imitation look. Okay, I do not make it perfectly because I want being oily, so I easy to remove. Okay, I'm sorry, I just repeat multiple times how that is just demonstration and not the proper application. Proper application is have to be same as you do always on every nails. I'm using right now myself the primer gel. Okay, you can use the rubber or the primer gel. Both is functional as a perfect base layer. Again, I do not use nail prep, I don't do disinfect anything because I will remove after that video. Okay, gentle applying, make sure you go to the sides but do not touch the skin with any product at all. If you see, my brush doesn't loaded with gel, it's almost empty. Okay, I'm going into the lamp and let fully cure. Here is the Cine Mini. Till that, if you have any question right now, you can see the monitor, so I can answering. Thank you for joining me. I showing right now how you use the new pure hypoallergenic Hardener gel, which is cover pinks, beautiful cover pinks, with the new mini stiletto, which is exactly the newest things in the nail industry. So I will applying on my nail, so I will need, generally when I applying on the customer, I hold her finger with my both hand. One finger is underneath. I keep her finger, don't move, and make pressure to when I press down. You know, you have to press up the finger and the tip press down. This is how I can keep it on the best space. However, yes, we have XL nails, we have large, super large too. We just started launching out the miniatures too. So here we are. Right now I will ask, because generally when I apply, the customer just click on and keep it for a couple seconds, okay? So right now I ask help to make sure I'm able to keep on the best place. So take it out, my size, which is better if you do before you start. Yeah, that will be, I hope so. And of course you have to, I'm using my e-file. Be gentle, and I just matte the whole surface really quickly. Here we are. Okay, I remove the dust. I close. I'm removing the dust. Okay, here we are. And right now you can, if you want a little bit extending or more wider, you can apply on the nail plate the hardener, cure it, and after continue. To me it's just not necessary, okay? So I applying the hardener 02, which is the middle color, okay? I remove the excess because I do not make too much. Okay, one more thing, if you're using any kind of gel which is more thicker than gel polish, always when you press back, make sure, sorry, just that is, I think is a good trick. So people just poof, it push back, okay? Do not make it that. If you want to push back, take it off the excess of the gel, make flat again, and gently pull it back to avoid the brush got, you know. I do not recommend, it's a good question, someone asking chemically etching the tips, okay? I do not recommend chemically etching, because what is etching, that means destroyed already the gel. Don't forget it, those tip is like a chain reaction, it's cured like a gel, okay? If you already broke down, that means no really hard anymore. Like when you start soaking the customer nail and after you continue directly on that soaked material to apply the new gel, that will be just not good. I know a lot of people do that, it doesn't mean it's correct, okay? That gel extension what I'm showing to you at the E&GO is born to be continuously long wear nails, okay? People just like one-time usage, or salons just doing, they don't care, they're using different things, and they're using rubber base to glue it and whatever, but they don't care of the customer. Honey, I'm teaching you how you make money, but same time the customer feel like a firm and stable and always beautiful nail but you make it to her. That have to be long lasting. Like, she doesn't need to come back every 2 weeks. She can if she have a lot of money or love you, but generally that system is born to be able like a 3, 4, 5 weeks to don't replace, to refill the customer, okay? But that have to be, make sure you don't edge the tips, because you destroyed already. It's like you soaked already the customer nail and after you apply the color. That doesn't make sense. This start any material which is chemically etching is destroyed the chain reaction what we already made to you to make sure is perfect. So have to be matte, same as the customer nails. Before the first gel must have to be matte, okay, to perfect connection. And right now I just applying nicely one little ball, and I do side by side, make sure everywhere will landing, okay. That ball I will press down, okay. If you don't touch the side, that means the gel will going ahead, and maybe the side not enough gel, okay. What is the perfect quantity is depending on the customer nail plate. I usually add minimum the half of the customer nail plate. You see that? You see that? Okay, is depending how much you want. My nail plate is really going down, okay. So if I want a little bit up, that means I add more, because have to be between the nail plate and the tip enough, because I don't want like an Angry Bird like going down my little stiletto, right? So I add a little bit more just because my natural nail plate is going down, okay. I want have the cover pink is going front of my natural smile line, okay. No one wanna see the customer natural smile line. It's never nice, okay. We wanna hide it and cover it. So I will place on the nail plate and I will ask for click, okay. You have two choices. You can press into the cuticle area, but that way you press down and going up, okay. Or you can just apply on halfway, okay. So I touch down, and I had a little gap front of the cuticle area, okay, and I asking the click, okay. I hope it's visible. Okay, and right now it's going into the lamp to full cure, okay. That technically, when I have to keep the customer finger with one hand and the tip with other hand, so I always asking my customer to click on, click off, click on, click off. Honey, they will love it, okay. That is not a big things, and this way and only this way, because both hand I'm using when I applying, okay. I cannot release. If you release, you have be bubble between the nail plate and the tip, or can be move any direction, and you know the customer fingernail is like that, and after she leave with this nail, so we don't want that, okay. I will just quickly file it manually, okay. Again, that I will not keep it that fingernail, okay. And if you want, for example, I will doing a little bit to make more full pink, that have to be applied at front and press into, just to make not transparent clear, okay. And let's cure it. Do you guys have any question? Yes, if I do that, I have to covering with top shine. If not, just wipe it off, but will be matte-ish, matte, and I don't like matte. You know why I don't like the natural matte things? Because will be dirty. And who wanna dirty underneath? It's a good question, actually. I really love when you guys asking me, or because I feel like I can help, or maybe you can remember. Sometimes I just don't explaining something because to me is in my mind already, but and I forget it. Maybe can be helpful. Okay, so that here we are. Okay, one things that you see, I do not press too close to the cuticle area. two version have, sorry, I don't want to dusting here, I just filing quickly the cuticle area, okay, to make flat. Someone like to kinda touch it, the customer cuticle area. I do not like it, okay, I do not like it, because when I doing to myself, that's okay, but when you're working on time, okay, sometimes we just cannot control it. Okay, can I filing by myself quickly? Okay, I just want to show how, look at how pretty and 100% I coated with my stress point. That is really important, okay? Sometimes I see how nail tech is just doesn't pick the good size of the nail and doesn't continuously follow the shape, and the other direction too, look. So I just quickly, if you don't mind, I do that one, okay? I just don't want to dusting my table. So quickly I just make matte the whole surface. Okay, I wipe it off with alcohol. I do not use any wiping solution like cleanser or whatever they're using. Just simple, the isopropyl alcohol is perfect. Okay, and at the bottom I will painting with the top shine, when on the top is top shine too, okay? So I do not take care of right now. Okay, and I will add a teeny tiny spongy, or do you guys want a smile line like that smile line, or do you guys want the like a baby boomer kind? Let me know. Baby boomer kind is not a really baby boomer, but kinda, yeah. Okay, so I'm really using the sponge. I always like sponging those, and I will using the snow of the Picasso cream, and of course the mixing sheet I will need definitely. Okay, everything what I'm using, like a Picasso snow, mixing sheet, sponge puff, everything, the hardener, the new tips is available at johens.com. If someone can type it in, I appreciate that. So I just take it off a teeny tiny gel, because I save the money and I don't want to lose too much. If I need more, I can grab more, and I smash it into tap, okay? And let's see how, because I don't want really dark, okay? I just go left and right, left and right, left and right. Gentle puffing to make sure it's not really. Okay, that is the first flash cure. Doesn't really have to, thank you Angela, yes, johens.com, doesn't have to fully cure, okay? It's like quick cure. To the Picasso is like 30 seconds, okay? Don't forget it, the Picasso is extremely high pigmented gel for one stroke and any kind of nail art which you applying flat, for example ombre, okay? And I come back again and I gentle, not easy to make it to yourself, okay? And they coming up a little bit, yeah, it's not easy to this way, because originally on the customer you doesn't change the angle, like as I do right now to myself, okay? I hope I'm in the camera. go into the lamp, just make a little bit whitish, okay? I do not make super white. And to make sure it's blended well, I grab again the Hardener 002, which is my color, my skin color, match with my skin color. Again, is not skin color mean like someone more darker skin color or lighter. No, 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 no. Matching the color tone is the undertone, okay? Someone is warm, someone is natural, someone is cold, okay? That is what you have to looking for. To the salon, honey, I do recommend the all three color because that will covering every customer, okay? So what else I do now? Right now I really remove everything because I don't want hide this soft white, okay? And I applying super thin, just make a color matching and make hide it. I hope I'm in the camera. Sorry guys, it's so not easy to make it on yourself on the camera, okay? Can you tell the step and the name of the product? Yes, the product is what I'm using is the new Hardener gel. You can just johens.com search Hardener, so you will it's pop up immediately, or you can find under the pure collection, okay? And those are you can use like how normally used to extending the nail, like any hard gel, okay? But that is perfect for just simple the gel polish application. Make hardening the natural nail plate, okay? And what I used for any other things what that is perfect for, if you're using the E&GO extension nail, because with that will be perfectly firm and not flimsy, and you can create cover pink color too, okay? The curing time is 60 seconds in the dual source lamp, which is 365 between 406 wavelength. That is important. So professional lamp, like every real gel, which is not solvent-based gel, require a good lamp. Okay. And right now, I will applying some. I do exactly this one, just like Babyboomer style. Okay. I hope I answered. Yes, the hardener is different, like a builder gel. It's different because it's perfect for the extension nails. Little bit the benefit of the Rubber 001, which is from the JOHENS, is the extreme primer gel, and combined between the hard gel, so give a really hardening any nail surface. So I do a really flash curing on the top shine. I do matte, no I do shiny, no I do matte, I do shiny, I do shiny. It's happened with you guys? You cannot decide, or just me? So I'm just quickly applying a thin layer of the top shine. And I do not let fully cure, okay? That is important because I will attaching the base gel is use the Rubber base, JOHENS Rubber base 001. That is the world #1 best primer gel, okay? I did not fully cure, and you will see why, because I will applying the gem gel, which is crystal clear and cure to shiny. Sorry, I just tried to be in the camera. And I will add, I think so, which way? This way or that way? Okay, this way. I add to the cuticle area. So I'm using with the the perfect line brush, applying a thin little layer of the gem gel. Gem gel is like honey, like it's like really thick and do not going too close to the cuticle area. When I place the Swarovski, I don't want how the gel going into the cuticle area, okay? And I did a mistake. I pour a lot of crystal together, so I have to pick right now the good ones. So I need my teeny tiny little nails. Desire a nice size of the crystal. And I just poured out. It's just easy to pick up. And I add I just touch it, the gel, to make easy to pick up. One, and miniature, because my nail is too small to any more of the crystals. Okay, I with purpose I give the gap. I let okay, so right now you see have a gap. Do not cover any crystals, especially Swarovski. Never ever cover it with top shine, because immediately will kill the brightness. Okay, that is a white opal color, and no worry, customer can move because it's super thick. They cannot remove, okay? And I'm using metal balls. To add like a frame between 1 and 2. 1 and 2. You just make like a jewelry. I need just one. I need just one. And right now I push together. This is why I let a little gap to make sure I'm able. And you see, this is why I don't apply the gel too close to the cuticle area, because I do not want how going into the cuticle area, the customer cuticle area, any gel, because that is just not healthy. You remember, do not touch skin at all. Okay, I just make sure the position is good and nice and fit with my nail. It's curved. And right now, before I going into the lamp with the nails, I will apply a thin top shine again. And this is why I told you, do not cure the top shine, fully cure, okay? Because that will be protecting the Swarovski too. Will be not really raised up. I do not touch the Swarovski, I just going super duper close into, okay? And make invisible the technique how you glued it on. Okay. All right. If you, right now I'm in the lamp, so if you have any question, just let me know. Yes, the Hardeners available, and the rubber base too. Yeah, the rubber base is developed for no lifting, guaranteed no lifting with proper application. Okay, proper application mean have to prep the nail plate correctly. Okay. Yes, you can with hardener you can extending the nail with using form, okay? However, if you extending like this stiletto, honey, use the hard gel, okay? But for shorties, like any active length, yes, you can use as hardening. It will be more harder than any builder gel, okay? I just try to read it back, some comments. So here we are. Okay, that is my teeny tiny mini length of the stiletto. Okay, stiletto because of pointed, stiletto because is really, that is the stiletto, but on this length you can do. It's a mini stiletto. It's good for the customers who want shorties. Okay, and then use the new Hardener number 2, which is like a beautiful cover pink. It's really general, sorry, I tried to show really general color, so it's good for everyone. But here is the painted free edge. That will be my actually that is 100% my thumbnail. Okay, I just collecting, maybe once I just glue it on when I need to go somewhere. Okay, I try to be on the camera nicely. Really important how you see is like nice fit and nice shape as have to be in the stiletto. Okay, so I hope guys you love the demonstration. Again, I will doing application of how you do filing free nail hardening, and pretty sure I will do E&GO application too. So those are the new hardener gels, number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, these 3 color, unfortunately this doesn't really visible. That is more pinkish and light. Okay, that is more warmer, a little bit darker, but that is a middle color, and that is a little bit darker and more cold undertone. Okay, those are in the camera I see looks like same, but is not. Is a camera cannot give it justice. I just try to maybe in the back. No, whatever. Just believe me. This is my 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and don't forget it. Grab the mini E&GO tips, which coming with the mini stiletto, mini coffin, mini square, and the new mini short coffin too. That is like an active size of that. Those are minis. 2 of the kits, the mini coffin and the mini stiletto, come in 14 size, which means 15 size because the 0 the first, and that mean not a more small size, that mean 3 extra wide size coming with the mini stiletto and the mini coffin. Okay, thank you for joining me. I love you guys. Don't forget it. Love each other and share your knowledge and love and everything what you can. Ciao.